Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to attempt to make the frame that incorporates all these joins that we've done previously. So now we're at the point where we've completed 6 of these joins, which was the T-bridle, stuck tenon, mortise and tenon, dovetail halving, a cross halving and a T-halving join. And what we've got to do now is make this frame so every one of these joins here represents the joins that we've done. Now I'm not going to talk through making this frame. I don't think there's any point. If you want to know how these joins are done, just if you look at the previous videos, I've gone through them. So this will take me probably a couple of hours to do. So what I'll do is get everything marked out and just speed the whole video up and take you through it. Okay. Now what I have done is I've just marked on this timber where these joins are going to intersect, but I haven't actually marked out for the joins themselves yet. So this is just a bit of a guide for me just to try and save a little bit of time. Thanks for the comments that you keep sending in. There was one that come through earlier today. So today's the 15th of April. Is it? Yeah, April, 15th of April. And I got a tip this morning from somebody calling themselves Disco Falcon on how to set up the marking gauge when you're doing a mortise and tenon. And it was a great little tip. So I'll just share this with you very quickly because I'm going to adopt this tip now and I'm going to change the way that I do mortise and tenons based on what he said. So instead of trying to find, divide the timber up into a third and then set the mortise gauge and set the pins to your marks, he suggested that we set the pins to the chisel. Let me see if I can get a close-up of this for you. Yeah, so instead of setting the mortise gauge to the timber, we can set it up to the chisel instead, like that. Okay, it's a little bit finicky to do, but he's absolutely right. This is a lot more accurate. So from this point on, I will be adopting that new technique. It's interesting really because you have a certain way of doing things and you go about it and you're happy with it until you see somebody doing something different. And what I've tended to do over the years is if I see another joiner doing something different to the way I'm doing it, I'll try their way. And if it turns out that it's better than the way that I've been doing it, then I'll adopt that new way. So I think it goes without saying, probably 80% of what I know, I've got from other people. But the more you think about it, the more the industry is like that anyway. There's like a sharing of best practice. I don't think I've ever met a tradesperson yet that wasn't willing to share some little tip, some little secret with me. So yeah, thanks for that. Appreciate that. That's a really good tip. Disco Falcon. Nice one. Thank you. Okay, right. So no more narrating. I'm just going to go ahead now and produce this frame and I'll see you at the end. Wish me luck. Here I go. Done. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. A little bit of a twist in it, and I'm going to spend a bit of time cleaning this up, and then I'm going to put some little chamfers on the corners there, and there, and there. In fact, let me do one of them quick and show you. Just very rough. Good, I'm happy. Right, so there is the frame. I did make a mistake on it. I don't know if anybody noticed, but this here, the dovetail joint, I ended up taking the wrong piece out of the timber, but luckily enough I was able to swing this bottom rail round and it still marry up with the rest of the joins that I did. But you have to bear in mind, this one section here, there's 3 joins on it. If you get one of them wrong, you have to do all 3 again. So you'll probably notice as well, I didn't mark all these joins out first, because all you're doing is just increasing the chances of you making a mistake by 6. You're better off just doing one join at a time, check it, happy, move on to the next. So that's it. So the next time you see this will all be sanded up, chamfered on all the edges, and then as a final treat, I'm going to dye and wax and oil all these little joins that we've done and just make it into a complete set. But don't throw your work away. You should, underneath your bench, have a box where you keep your work. Make sure you put your name all over it, but don't throw it away. And the reason why, even if you're not really happy with it, don't worry about it. It's okay, because it will serve as a marker. So in a few months' time, when you look back and see the work that you was doing in the beginning, you'll be able to see how far you've come. So don't throw your work away. Put your name all over it, save it, put it in a box underneath your bench. Right, I think that's it. Yeah. I'm happy with that. So a big thank you to Disco Falcon. It was right on the text, on the message. It was a little bit finicky trying to get the 2 pins to marry up to the chisel, because the pins are tapered as well. So you've got to get right on the edge. And then while that's in place, you've also got to set this block as well. A little bit tricky, but I'm in complete agreement that is the best way to do it, and from now on that's how I'll be using a marking gauge. So thanks for the tip, really appreciate it. All right, thanks for taking the time to watch. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks, bye.